Really? Makes it difficult being a nurse.
Sound check. Is this thing on?
Difficult times.
Very challenging.
Very tiring and taxing.
Deal with patients and relatives scolding, shouting.
Alright, so what's so difficult being a nurse is getting used to the smell of poop.
Being a nurse is really very tiring and very demanding.
Rewarding and fulfilling.
And other kind of bodily secretions.
Emotionally taxing because we are dealing with patients' life, so it's very important that we do everything like with full alertness so that we don't make any mistakes.
When you open a diaper, there's poop everywhere, and I mean everywhere.
Like the army profession, we have uniforms. So if we wear uniforms on the train, sometimes people would like stare at us.
Do I like it being in the ward? Sometimes yes, sometimes no, because of shift work.
Oh yeah, plenty of shift works. We actually rotate from morning, afternoon and night shifts.
We have like the PM, AM, PM, AM shift.
So it's like physically tiring, like we end afternoon shift like very late, and then if we don't get home on time or if the hospital is really far away, then we sleep at about like 12 AM or 1 AM.
We have to wake up 4 if you are living very far away.
We have to get used to the irregular hours.
Sometimes also you have to do night shifts. So it's like 3 nights and you have only 1 sleeping day and 1 rest day.
Shift work, we get to have our own personal time after work.
Our job is actually very tough.
Kind of.
Yup, it's a love-hate relationship.
Actually, it's a love-hate relationship.
The satisfaction that you get when seeing your patients get well and stuff, it's really much more.
It's definitely a roller coaster ride. So there are times where you feel like you never want to be a nurse again, and there are times that you'll miss it definitely.
At the end of the day, I think if you really want to be a nurse and you really do it for the patients, then the love is still more than the hate.
What kind of question is
You
that?
get a lot of time to speak to patients.
Even though the job is really tough, it is satisfying to know that you play a role in the recovery of the patients.
When we hear them share about their life stories, then we also get to learn a lot of stuff.
The best thing is like when you see them get well, and then especially when they leave the hospital, they will always, some of the patients will say thank you.
Even a simple thank you matters a lot.
When they give you a smile when they're discharged, it makes everything all worth it.
It's also very touching sometimes that they are willing to trust nurses that much.
Being able to see my patients go home with their loved ones, like in good health, actually just is already satisfying enough for me.
No regrets joining nursing.
Have not come to regret choosing nursing.
Helping patients actually bring joy to me.
Being in this profession, there's definitely no regret.